Sometimes it is not possible to select between only two options, that is if or else. There is a need for many different branches. Extending our previous real-world situation, just consider this. In the previous situation, if you wanted to go to the forest, you need to take right, and if you wanted to go to the city, you have to take right. But how, let's say if you decide to go to the village, how can you represent that situation in your Python program? To represent that situation, you have to use another keyword called elif. In between an if and else, you can add any number of elif statement to add more branches to your program. Let us clarify the concept now in Google Colab with an hands-on experience. So here it is exactly the same code that I have written in my slide. So here I have taken the decision to go to the village, means my decision variable is now storing a string village, not city or forest or anything else. So here is my if, elif and else condition. So the first one is if decision equals city, means if the decision is equal to city, then print go left. So you are going to left. Next is elif decision equals village. What does that mean? If you break this elif keyword, you will get two different words. The first one is an el, the second one is an if. This el is basically a short form of else, which negates the condition beforehand. So here this el means the decision is of course not city, but this if means the decision equals village. So if you combine together, it means that, well, L means the decision is not city, but if the decision is village, then you can go straight. And by using this fundamental concept, this L and if, you can add more branches to your code. So here I have told decision L if decision equals village, then go straight, and else print go right. So since my decision is village now, as you can expect, it should print go straight. So let us run this program to check what is the output. And as you can see, go straight have been printed. Now, as I have mentioned, it is possible to add any number of elif statement in between. So for example, let's say you do not really want to go to city or village or anywhere. Let's assume that you do not want to go to anywhere in the world, but you want to go to, let's say, moon equals moon. Just assume that you want to go to the moon. So what you have to do like go up. And let's say I just changed the value from village to moon. So I have decided to go to moon. So it should print go up now. So if I run this program, it printed go up. So as you can see right now, I have two different elif statement and the program is working as expected. And not two, you can have any number of elif statement in between an if and an else. So that's about the multi-way branching. And at the same time, I would also like to say that so far, for the sake of understanding, I have just used only one print statement under each if, elif or else statement. But you can have any number of print statement, any type of programming instruction or anything. For example, let's say I want to do like, well, city print go left, and also I am printing some attribute of the city. Let's say it is vibrant. And when it is a village, then along with go straight, let's say it is quiet. So every time if whatever condition is true, then it will execute two different instruction, not only one. So let us see whether that works or not. So let's say print moon. Moon, let's say, well, let's print, are you sure? Are you really want to go to the moon? And finally, the else statement, let's say this is print, and if neither of them are true, so it is kind of default. All right, so let us see if my decision is go to moon, whether it is executing both the lines or not. So it should print go up as well as it should print are you sure. So if I just run this program, as you can see, both the lines like go up and are you sure, both are printed. So that's about the if, elif, and else statement and multi-way branching. And well, another thing is instead of print statement, you can have any type of arithmetic operation also. For example, let's say result equals 3 times 5 over here, and then I am writing like, let's say, print the result. And so here now, instead of just are you sure, after that it should print 15, the result of 3 times 5. So let us see whether that works or not. So as you can see, it printed 15. So all these statements are executed. So as you can see, upon the successful complete, based on the condition, you can execute any number of programming instruction. So that's about if, else, or branching in Python.